Hello there, my name is MooingCat and welcome back to a quick follow-up video to my videos from yesterday and the day before. As you probably know, the event has started now, which means that we have been able, thanks to help from a lot of people here on my Discord channel, to come up with a list of confirmed daily specials that we can have a look at in this video. So far, we have been able to confirm 18 daily specials. And as far as I know, I don't think there will be any more. In any case, there's no daily special that I am missing from this list that I would expect there to be. So I do believe this is, if not absolutely complete, at least includes all of the most relevant daily specials. Though, of course, if anything changes, I will make a pinned comment and add the change there. But I'm quite confident this is the most important ones. So let's go through them in this video. Though before I do that, I quickly want to mention that I am very close to reaching 10,000 subscribers. I am in fact only 4 away. So first of all, I want to thank all of you a lot for your support over the years. Thanks a lot for subscribing. Secondly, I want to announce that I will be doing a 10,000 subscriber Q&A video sometime in the near future, possibly this week. So if you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments here in this video, and I will pick among them. Hopefully I will get to all of them and answer them in a Q&A video. Ask me anything about me personally, about my channel, about my videos, or about in-game stuff if you're interested in that. Ask anything, I will try to get to all of them, although if it is too big of a question, especially if it is game related, I might leave it for a live stream or a separate video. But yeah, ask anything and I will try to get through all of the questions. So with that, let's go through the list of daily specials. Let's just quickly go through it. So we have the Rogue Hideout Shrink Kit. Interestingly, we have 5 fragments of a Rogue Hideout, and you need 15 of those, as you can see here. We have the Winter Bakery, Winter Spire, Winter Canal, Winter Train, and Wishing Well Shrink Kit. So not the main building, but the Shrink Kit. That was, I don't know, half expected. They have done this in the past, so at least if you are a diamond farmer, you do have an option to at least minimize the space you use a bit. Anyways, we also have the Renovation Kit, all of the 4 cars for the Winter Train. We have the Santa's Workshop, which is quite an old special production building. Gives 10 goods, I believe, for the 24-hour production. Not really good, so we can ignore that. We do indeed have the Olympic Treasury. That was something that was available towards the end on beta, but I speculated that it might not be available on live, but it looks like it will indeed be available, which is interesting. We have the Tactician's Tower Selection Kit, which is not really that interesting, but we have the Sentinel Outpost Selection Kit. On beta, we only had the level 1 building, but that has now been changed with a selection kit, which I really like. On a few of my worlds now, I am missing quite a few upgrades for my Sentinels, so I'll definitely mainly be trying to go for more of those. The Shrine of Knowledge is available, and finally the Sleigh Builder. That's another building that wasn't available on beta, but luckily now is available. It's a very nice building to go for in your city. It's nice to have a few of them to complete current age quests in them. So perhaps I will go for a few of these in the worlds where I don't have them. So yeah, that's the list of daily specials. Let's look a little bit more, or a little bit deeper into them. So what I've done is that I have prepared this list here in my sortable table. I will share a link to this in the description with all of these sorting options already preset, so you don't have to change anything. So here we have the available daily specials with a few exceptions. Let me just quickly go through the exceptions. The Winter Bakery is not in that list. That's because it is a set building, so I haven't actually added any set layouts for it in the table yet. So perhaps I should do that quite quickly. So that's not available. The Santa's Workshop and the Sleigh Builders are not available because those are production buildings, which I have not added to the table yet. And the Shrine of Knowledge is not included in the list of buildings that I have sorted by. It is available in the tool, but if you sort it by the Shrine of Knowledge, you will get both level 1 and level 2. And because level 2 isn't available, I thought that might be a bit confusing. And I didn't include the Tactician's Tower. Otherwise, all of these, and the Wishing Well is also not available. But otherwise, all of them are available in this list here. So let's have a quick look at them. First of all, when it comes to attack boost, we can see that the building that gives the most in Space Age Jupiter Moon is the Charcoal Express, followed by the Jolie Canal and the Dining Car. So these are your 3 options for attack. If we sort them by attack per tile, it's actually the same order in Space Age Jupiter Moon. The Charcoal Express is, by far actually the best option. However, if we go all the way down to Iron Age, for example, now we can see that the order has flipped. The Dining Car is now the best option when it comes to attack per tile, followed by the Jolie Canal, the Winter Canal, level 10, and the Charcoal Express. So, interestingly, the Charcoal Express, it's the best in the highest ages, but here we can see in the lower ages, it's the worst attack option. If we go a little bit up to Industrial, for example, we can here see that, the Charcoal Express and Jolie Canal are have exactly the same efficiency. Although you do need 1 fewer level for the Charcoal Express, so it is better than the Jolie Canal, I would say. The Dining Car is still the most efficient out of the options, although do take into account that you do need a train, so if you don't have a train, this would be less efficient. So yeah, in Industrial, I think perhaps the Charcoal Express is the best attack option. If you are staying in Industrial for a long time, for example, if you're going for higher age units, then going for the Dining Car, if you already have a train, might be the best option for attack. Although, to be quite honest, unless you are among the highest ages, I don't think I would go for attack. If you are in one of the highest ages, I would definitely go for the Charcoal Express for attack. But with that said, I think I might go for defense instead. Now, in terms of which buildings give most, in Space Age Jupiter Moon, you have the Olympic Treasury, followed by the Festive Canal and the Parlor Car, and then the Sentinel Outpost. But if we sort by defense per tile, of course, the Sentinel Outpost jumps far ahead of the other options. But yeah. Then we have the Olympic Treasury, it's the next one down. So if you do want a mix of other resources, forge points, goods, population, and so on, then the Olympic Treasury seems to be the best option for defense. But I would recommend going for the Sentinel, the selection kits, if you are indeed planning to go for defense. If we jump down to Iron Age, we can see that the Parlor Car jumps above the Festive Canal, and the Olympic Treasury is now the worst of the options. So you can use this table to have a look at your specific age, and you can sort it by the values in your specific age. All right, if we quickly look at combined, I don't think that's really worth looking too much into because none of these give both values. So combined, I don't know. I would definitely still go for the Sentinel. I think that's the best option. All right, so forge points, which is the best option here. Probably in terms of raw or the number of forge points, the Festive Canal seems to be the, it depends on how you look at it. It does give the most forge points, but if we also include this here, the amount of forge points it gives per daily special. So if we sort it by the amount you get per daily special, here we can see that the sleeping car is actually the best option. It gives 2 forge points. Again, you do need to connect it to a train. So if you don't have a train already, you do need to connect it there. Then the next one is the Festive Canal, and then the Jolie Canal, the Evergreen Express, which is one of the train buildings. Although, to be honest, I'm not sure if I would go for that. And so on. If we go back here to forge points per tile, the Festive Canal is the best option, by quite a big margin actually. So 0.46. So I think if you are going for forge points, I would either go for the Festive Canal. It has the highest efficiency and second highest forge points per daily special. Or if you do want a lot of forge points quickly, you could go for the Sleeping Car. Although, to be quite frank, I'm not sure if I would go for forge points from this event. Personally, as I said, I would go for the Sentinels or the Sleigh Builders, depending on your needs. All right, let's round it off, I think, by looking at the goods for a moment. So the most goods you can get from the Olympic Treasury at 25. If we look at goods per tile, seems to be roughly the same order as well here. So yeah, for goods, the Olympic Treasury seems to be the highest. So as I did mention a bit earlier, if you do want a mix of forge points, goods, resources, and defense boost, the Olympic Treasury is not a bad option to go for. It's perfectly fine. So you can go for that if you want to. All right, don't think I need to keep you for too much longer. As I mentioned, I will add this here linked in the description, so check that out if you are interested. And while it hasn't been updated quite yet, I'm sure if you go to the Fandom Wiki a bit later today or tomorrow, you will also find a list there of all of the available daily specials, so you don't have to rely on this on going to my Discord to see them. But if you do want to join my Discord channel, that is also linked in the description. Here we talk about all sorts of stuff, like the current events, beta stuff, and all sorts of discussions and chats and so on. So if you do want to join, the link is in the description. All right, one final reminder before I end. As I mentioned, if you do have a question for me, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will answer it in a 10,000 subscriber Q&A sometime in the near future. All right, let me end this video then by thanking my Patreons for their support. I would like to thank Homstar, Forge Prefect, Lorden, Broken Open, Kim Cayley, Rolf the 8th, PQ the Goat, Dan Simonad, JT, The Rev, Merrick B, Hugo Khan von Count, Jan Fredriksen, Shoot the Generous, Filda, Susan Weiss, Megarock, Rocco, Merton Ambrose, Henrik der Clairberg, Mattia, Obshed the Obsessed, Raf, Adaril, Mike, Wolfboy, Atomic, and Flavius Belisarius. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you in the future.